What's up, people? Back with a bang. This is the management, back with another video for you guys today. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 4 different types of people. Now, when I talk about these kinds of people, we're going to involve money, we're going to involve time, we're going to involve travel. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of people you guys are, what kind of person you would like to be going forward, and of course, what kind of person you may have been in the past. But we'll dive into those 4 different types of people in a few seconds. But before we get into that today, I do want to say, please continue to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Please hit that red button below. All of you guys, please continue to like these videos if you do enjoy these videos. Comment on the videos as well. Let me know what your thoughts are on the video. Let me know what kind of person you are. Again, let me know, whatever you want to say. Just drop in the comment section below. Add to that, if you are new around here, or if you've been around here before, you guys know the drill. Share these videos with your friends, so we can get them out. The more people put them in front of more people's eyes, and of course, overall get us close to 1,000 subscribers. But now, let me talk about those 4 different kinds of people. And the reason I want to do that is because I meet a lot of different people. So some say they have money, some say they don't have money, some say they have time, some say they don't have time. Some people don't even realize what they have. And of course, people are different because it depends on what kind of situation they're in. When it comes to the people I meet, people have big goals, people have big dreams. Some people want to have big goals and dreams, but they don't think they have, what they need in order to get those kind of things. But either way, let's dive into those 4 different types of people today. So the first person is someone who has no job. So this person, they have no job, but they do have time. They can't travel because they don't have any money. So they don't travel and they don't have money. But they do have time, like I said. So with their time, what can they do? Well, they can do a lot. They can start free business online. They can freelance. They can learn skills. They can do a lot because they have time. It's the most important thing you can have. Let's be honest. Time is so valuable, but a lot of people don't value it. They have no job, and I understand you don't have money coming in. It can be quite taxing mentally and annoying. But what I am saying here is, if you have time, you're very lucky. You don't have a job, sure. You might be unemployed because of the kind of period we're in. But you have time. And the more that you use your time wisely, the better you're going to see results in the future. But we'll dive into that a little bit more in depth later. But I want to talk about the second person now. So the second person has a 9 to 5. So they have a job. And here they might not have time because they're always at the 9 to 5, They might not be able to travel because again, they're at the 9 to 5, they have requirements. But here, what they do differently to the first person is they have money. They're getting paid a salary every week, every 2 weeks, every month, whatever it may be. They're getting paid. So they do have money, and of course they have bills to pay, they have, life to live. But the thing is, they have money. They're constantly getting money, and that's guaranteed. So most of you guys who watch these videos, I'm pretty sure will be this person. You have your 9 to 5, you don't have a lot of time in your hand, you don't have a lot of travel available to you, but you do have money. So that's kind of nice because you're getting a salary. No matter what happens, you're getting paid. Even if you're on a commission scheme, you'll be getting paid based on results, which is still nice. But like I said, you don't have a lot of time, you don't have a lot of travel available, but you do have that money. Again, we'll dive into it a little bit more in a few seconds, but now I want to talk about the third person. This is someone who is self-employed. Now, this kind of person definitely has no time at all. But what they do have is the ability to travel and the ability to earn money. So they have travel time and they have money because they're self-employed. So like I said, they don't have a lot of time, but they do have the ability to travel because they're their own boss. So they decide what they want to do. I've been in that position before, as you guys saw last year probably, but a few videos I made when I was in Canada, when I was in England, when I was in Netherlands, when I was visiting a few different states in America. I was self-employed at that time and I did my own thing. So I didn't really always have time, but I was able to travel. And a lot of the times people get this mixed up because they think, oh, you're able to travel, so you must have time. That is not necessarily the case. When we travel, we're still working. We're still trying to put in time to earn money, so it's not always easy to, have a free time to ourselves. But either way, again, we'll go into that in a second, but now I want to talk about the fourth person. The fourth person is a business owner. Here, they have the luxury of all 3. They have time, they have money, and they're able to travel. Why? Because they've got a system working for them. They're a business owner. Whatever they may be doing, it may be a wide range of different things, but they have all 3. And here, of course, it sounds like they're living a good life. They're able to travel when they want. They're in control of their time. They have money. They have money coming in on a constant basis. Maybe some days it's less, some days it's more. Some weeks it's a lot more, some months it's a lot less. It varies. But they definitely have the money. And the good thing here is, like I said, they have all 3. They have time to themselves. They can do what they want. They're in charge of themselves. So they can enjoy themselves, they can travel, they can take a break, they can do literally what they want. But now I want to explain overall why I'm talking about these 4 different types of people. Because some of you guys may be that person who has a 9 to 5 and you have money coming in. And you're living well, but you're not really satisfied because you don't have enough time to yourself. You're not able to travel when you want. You can only get 2 or 3 holidays a year. You get 21 vacation days, you get 25 vacation days each and every year. But you see other people who are living a life where they're traveling, once every 3 months, twice every 2 months, whatever it may be. And you're thinking, why can't I do that? Well, these kind of people are usually the ones who are business owners. They have a system in place where money's coming in. So they can get paid, 1,000 a week off, whatever they're selling, maybe online or whatever it may be. They can get paid, a few thousand every month without having to do anything anymore because they have a system already set in place. So that is bringing them money each and every month. And while they're not working for money, they're still getting paid because again, they have a system in place. Everything has been set up. That's that passive income that I talked about last week. They don't have to actively work or put in time to get money. They can use their time to do other things. They can use their time to invest more money. They can use their time to take a break, to relax, to go on holiday. That's what business owners are doing. That's different to what you have with your 9 to 5. Let's talk about those people who have no job, but they have a lot of time. They might be jealous of other people who are making money. And that's perfectly normal because everyone wants to make money. But what happens a lot of the time is those people who don't have a job, they don't realize what they can do. Here, they can easily start doing something for themselves. They can easily start putting a system into place, start building something that can start paying them monthly, start paying them weekly, get them paid no matter what they're doing. And all it takes here is putting in the time that they have. In this case, they might have 18 hours a day to themselves because they don't have a job, but they might not be using all the time right. They might think, oh no, I need to look for jobs, blah, blah, I'm so tired. Sure, that might be the case, but they also have enough time to start doing things for themselves, start creating something, start building something for themselves. I always talk about building something so you have something for yourself which you can own, and again, it can pay you whenever, but not everyone likes to use this method. And what I'm trying to focus on here is those of you who do not have a job, why not take the time out, start building something? When you get your job, you can start using that money to fuel it. If you already have a job, you are going to be in a bit more difficult situation because you have the money, but you don't have the time. So that means it's going to involve a lot of sacrifices. Your evenings, your 6 p.m.s to 10 p.m.s, on your Monday, your Wednesday, your Friday, your afternoons on your Saturdays, your whole days on your Sundays. It's going to take a lot of time for you to build your own thing. If you want to get to the place where you're self-employed or even better, a business owner, you're going to have to put in that time. You're going to have to put in those extra hours, those long, hard hours. It's all a part of it. Now, as we know, time is our most valuable asset. So for those of you who are self-employed, it's a little bit more difficult for you because you are able to travel. Again, you're self-employed, you can work from wherever. But you do have the money as well, so you feel good. But the problem is you don't have a lot of time. When you stop working, you stop earning, the money stops. That's a problem. You can be wherever you want, but when you stop working, the moment you put down your laptop or the moment you stop, putting in the work, the money stops. You need your time. And you're using all your time because you're self-employed. In this case, is why you need people to help you. That's why you need to outsource things. You need assistance. You need people who can, do things. But being self-employed, when you have that mentality of being self-employed, you often want to do a lot of things yourself, and that's perfectly normal. Again, I've been in that situation before, so I know exactly what it's like. We want to do everything. If we have a business online, we want to create our website, we want to run ads ourselves, we want to, do the coding ourselves, we want to run marketing campaigns, we want to do everything ourselves. But in these cases, what I'm saying is the difference between a self-employed person and a business owner is the business owner will outsource. The business owner will make sure that they have time because they know time is valuable. The business owner will make sure they have a system set in place so they can run without them. Self-employed people like to be hands-on and take control. And there's nothing wrong with that, but be aware that you will lose a lot of time in that case. You will not have as much time as other people. Now, I want to go back to those of you who have 9 to 5. You don't have time, you're not able to travel. Wouldn't it be nice to not only earn money, but also earn money wherever you are in the world? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to go, wherever you want in the world, maybe 5 days every month instead of, just 25 days in a whole year? Wouldn't it be nice to have all the time in the world to do what you want? Not only because you're at work and you have to be there 8, 9 hours, you also have to commute an hour there, an hour back, but you're just able to, let's say, be at home and, work. Let's say you'll be able to go to another place and work. Of course, there are many of you guys who like to, whatever job you're doing, maybe it's being something hands-on like a nurse or a doctor or a dentist, maybe it's something, like working in a cafe. Sure, I understand you guys will like that. But this is more for those of you who don't like that, who don't enjoy, spending all your time being at one place. You need to start building ways so that not only can you be self-employed, but you can also be a business owner. So you might have to take the first step to, becoming self-employed so you can travel where you want. For those of you who are in the medical game, maybe you have to start working towards owning your own practice or something like that. For those of you who don't even want to do that, you just want to be anywhere in the world and have complete freedom, then you got to start looking at ways you can become a business owner, have a system set in place so you can start making money, no matter what you do. Now, the problem I see with a 9 to 5, and I'm not, criticizing 9 to 5s, but the problem I see there is you're only allowed a certain amount of time each and every year to take a break. If you've taken more than that certain amount of time, no money comes in. The problem with having no job, well, no money's coming in at all. But you have the time, so that's a valuable asset. Don't take it lightly. Don't take it for granted. That time is very valuable. I've been in situations last year, as you guys know, where I've had no job. In fact, for the most part of last year, I've had no job. And that time there is so valuable. That I really learned it's unbelievably valuable. Most people who don't have a job lack ambition and they don't use their time wisely. When you do have a job, let off that 9 to 5, I'm going to tell you again, use that wisely. Be smart with your time. For those of you who are in a 9 to 5, again, you also need to be smart with your time, but you don't have a lot of time. But you do have that money. So then you've got to be more smart with your money. So those with no job, be very smart with your time. Those with a job, be smart with your money. Those who are self-employed, start to figure out ways you can start outsourcing. And those who are business owners, well, let's be honest, you pretty much know what you're doing. So all you need to do is make sure you have more systems in place so you can get paid more and continue to live the life you're living. Now, all 4 of these people have different mindsets. So, you might be one or another and you might think, oh, I have a similar mindset. But what really is happening here, but in theory, you're strictly one. You have a mindset of one, but you might be in a different quadrant right now. Right now, you maybe have the mindset of one, but you're in a different section right now. But the good thing is you can move around freely. You can be self-employed and then become a business owner within a few weeks. You can have no job and then have a job within a day. You can have a job and then have no job within a few weeks. And the same goes from having a job to becoming a business owner, again, within a few months. So you can shift through whichever one you want easily. What I am saying here again is, if you have no job, be very wise with your time. If you have a job, be very wise with your money and also the little time you have. If you are self-employed, don't be so focused on yourself and being the person who holds up your business that you forget that you can eventually become a business owner and get more of your time. And lastly, if you are a business owner, do not be complacent. Don't think that you can get away with doing what you've done to get here and staying that way. You've got to continue to do what you've done. You've got to continue to up your game and raise your levels. Because before you know it, someone might be taking you out of business. Before you know it, someone might be challenging you. Before you know it, you might have to go back to being self-employed and being on job all the time. Before you know it, you might have to go back to being in a 9 to 5. Anything can happen in this world. So that's why I say you've got to be alert and you've got to be aware of everything that's going on. So I would really like to know you guys' opinions on what I've talked about today. Let me know if you have no job right now. Let me know if you want more ways on, how you can make some money online or in person, how you can free up some of your time. Let me know if you're self-employed, you're a business owner, you're working to become a full-time business owner. Let me know whatever situation you may be. It will be very interesting to read that in the comment section below. As always, please make sure you check out those links in the description. We've got that first link in the description, a free guide to making your first online profits. It's a completely free guide. I made it. Just check it out. Again, completely free. If you guys are new to stock market or cryptocurrency, you can get free cryptocurrency, you can get free stocks, again, through links in the description below. That is through Robinhood and that is through Coinbase. Added that, my socials are there. And lastly, check out Tango Watches, my smartwatch company. You can also be an affiliate for us. Again, all these links are in the description below. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys keep interacting with my content. I love it. Keep supporting. Again, I appreciate it as always. But that's it, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I go into making, you go into making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.